Hello, everyone. Today we're going to do a video on printer issues, network printer issues. We have a business customer that is a moving company, and they have a printer which is a dot matrix that they use for their bill of lading. And the dot matrix is an old printer, but it works with their system, and it has an LPT port. So when we were setting things up and giving them new computers, we had to keep an old computer just for that connector, and it's running XP Professional, I believe, and everything worked fine. We just had it headless underneath the desk and a remote connection set up to it if we ever had to do anything to it. And for years, everything's been working good. And then about a week or so ago, they called me and said all their printers, all printing jobs going to that printer no longer work. So they were stuck in pretty much dead in the water. So we had to figure out what was going on. It turns out that there's a new update from Microsoft that apparently screws up network printing to the older printers, to the older operating system. So after some figuring things out, we came up with a workaround. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like Microsoft has applied a fix to this yet, but in the meantime, we had to do something. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you what I did to fix that. So if you guys are in the same predicament, at least you have a temporary fix. And so first thing I'll do is I'm going to show you guys what happens when we try to print something to that. So there it is. So if you see, it says unavailable, unable to connect. And if we go to here, we'll see it. That's the printer right there. It's obviously there. And if we go into settings, we'll remove the printer and then we'll put it back, and I can show you guys the message. Because I assume, as I did as a first step, you're going to try to uninstall it and put it back. So if we remove the device, now it's gone. Try to reconnect it. We'll see what happens. So as you can see, nothing shows up there. If we right click and choose connect, see what happens. You'll get a weird message. So here we go. It's trying to connect. Eventually, after trying for a bit, it's going to give us a connection error that we should see in a moment here. And there you go. You get this error message, 0x00000709. So now let's get to the fun part. How do we fix it? And you also get this message: cannot connect to printer. Windows couldn't connect to the printer. Check the printer name and try again. If there's a network printer, make sure the printer is turned on and that the printer address is correct. Well, all those things are true. So what we got to do is first we're going to go into Windows Updates. So we'll bring up the control panel, which is the gear. And then we'll go to Updates and Security, and then we'll go directly to Windows Update. And we're going to look in the history. I'm going to see, as can you, to see if you have that update. So if we click Uninstall Updates, get this window here, let it populate, go all the way down. Mine doesn't have many, so it's not so far down. But this is the one, KB5006670. That's the culprit. Now, if you look online, you'll find different ways to supposedly make workarounds. I didn't find any of them to be satisfactory. So for now, what we're going to do is we're going to uninstall the update and then delay updates from coming back until presumably Microsoft gets a fix for this. So we're just going to uninstall, and then we'll wait for that. Now, if you have a lot of computers that you're trying to do this to, you can script this with a batch file. I did it for somewhere. I don't have it here in front of me, but if you Google it, it's pretty easy to find. It's just like a way to uninstall automatically, and then I guess you could send it out to all the computers affected by this if you're trying to fix a bunch of computers on a network. So we'll wait for this to uninstall, and then we'll go to the next step. To restart, so let me close this window down, and we'll do a restart, and I'll see you on the flip side. Before we do that, though, I want to do one other thing to prevent this from coming back. We're going to go back to our Windows Update, go into Advanced Options, and right here, Pause Updates. You can temporarily pause updates for up to 35 days, and that's what we're going to do. Go all the way down to the bottom. That way, this won't reinstall till at least November. Hopefully by then, Microsoft will have a fix for it, but Some people recommend disabling Windows updates service, things like that, but it seems like that always wants to come back on. So we're going to go ahead and go with the pause updates. All right, we'll see you in a moment. Try to reconnect to that printer. See if it worked. So our printer, that by the way is the name of the computer name. That's how you get to it on a network / computer name. And there it is. There's a shared printer. So we're going to right click, choose connect, and see if it works. There we go. We're connected. And now we're going to do a test print. There we are. Find our printer. There it is. I'm going to go get that paper. I'll be right back. All right, guys, it worked. So that's how you get things working, and hopefully Microsoft will have a fix before too long. And if the problem comes back, you just do the same thing again. But since we paused updates for till the end of November, I think we'll be okay for a while. Hopefully that update comes out. Anyway, that's it for now. Hope it helps, and thank you very much.